boost pedal isn't just for high gain, it can do great things for your cleans as well. It can take your pushed sounds from pushed to juicy. When the gain you've got's not quite enough. And if you're really going for it, it can tighten up that bottom end as well. So a booster pedal is always a really useful tool in any guitar player's arsenal. This one has a clean boost on it. Clean boost is a really useful thing just on its own. Then it's got a 2-band EQ on it, as well as a little gain boost. So this one does quite a lot. This particular one is called the Stax Booster. You can get it on AliExpress for, get this, £15. £15. And believe it or not, this really stacks up to some of the big boys. Specification wise, it's got 20 dB of clean boost and 15 dB on both the bass and the treble, as well as the drive control, and it's true bypass. In this video, I'm going to take you through a few different ways you can use this on a few different kinds of sounds. We'll start with using it as a clean boost on a clean sound or a cleanish sound, all the way up to a flat out overdriven, totally over the top sound that you heard in the intro. The first sound you heard was a very clean Fender Princeton. Now it's a nice sound and it sounds like this. But it's fairly inoffensive and it's very, well, clean and a bit plain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the booster. Now, the booster is set with the actual drive bit of it down to 0. I've got the volume all the way up, which is going to give me that little push. The treble and bass we'll have a little look at, but for now, if I add it, this is what it does. And that's quite a difference. It's certainly louder without, with, but when an amp's as clean as this, then a clean boost will give you more volume. When you've got more gain, it won't. It'll just give you more distortion or more compression. Okay, so that's set like that. Let's have another listen. I can experiment with the bottom end, give me a little bit more. It's too much. Can you hear it overdriving at the bottom end? So I'm going to set it to in middle. Yep, let's see what the treble does. Turn it all the way up. This is going to be nasty. It's not that nasty. All the way off. Okay, and let's bring it back in to just about unity. Unity on this pedal seems to be just around about 2 o'clock. And that's nice. So I've got the booster set at that. That's one thing I can do with it. The other thing I can do is to start to bring in a little bit of this drive. You hear it's adding a little bit of grit, but to be honest, on a clean sound, I wouldn't try and add a lot of grit from a control like that, because it never sounds nice. Listen. That's all the way up, about halfway. See what I mean? Now the sound that you heard at the beginning, what I did was I took that basic sound with no gain, but just a clean booster, and I added to it a reverb, a plate reverb. Then I added a stereo delay. You'll need headphones on to get the best of that one. And then I added a little chorus. And then to finish it off, to add a little bit of polish, I just put a very subtle compressor at the end. So that's the first sound. This one's a JCM 800. It's not clean, but it's certainly not an overdrive distorty sound. It's just what you would call a pushed clean. It sounds like this. See what I mean? It's not quite one nor the other. It's just that edgy kind of thing. I like that sound. With a bridge pickup. Pick light and you get single coil, you get. So get the idea of the sound. I'm going to go back to neck pickup and we'll have a listen to just putting the clean boost on this one. Exactly the same boost. So before, then with the boost. See, it's quite subtle and it just gives it that little bit more drive. I can add a little bit of treble if I want to. Or I can go to the bridge pickup. Maybe a little less treble. And we're getting that kind of thing. A single coil bridge. Gets a little bit trashy. A neck single coil. Oh, I like that one. Then to get the kind of thing I was doing on the recording, I'm just going to add some effects, even if we lose the chorus maybe. Let's try adding a little bit more boost. Bit more, halfway up. You see how it's taking that boost a little bit better because it's an overdriven sound. I'll probably do with a bit of a noise gate in there as well. Humbucker, same thing. Let me just pull the bass back on that one. Yeah, I quite like that. Bridge. That's quite usable. Whop it all the way up. This is probably not going to be showing the pedal at its best. It's getting a little bit saggy, but again, especially for lead stuff, that is quite usable into a usable lead push. Let's move on. This time we're still on a JCM 800, but it's much more lively, shall we say. This is the JCM 800 without the boost. Quite a bit there. This time what I'm going to do is engage the booster. You will hear a bit less of a difference. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit more gain, 3/4. Without. With. Hear the difference? And let's just go all the way. Without. With. quite a big difference there, and I've left the effects on. Right, this one's for the metal lads. I'm not going to pretend to be a metaler, but I've got a rectifier, and it sounds like this. Going to boost it now, exactly the same. Well, we'll just try it with the clean boost. We get this. The thing we can do when we've got these tone controls is we can pull the bass down and tighten that bottom end, because you like that, don't you? Tighter still, turn it all the way up. I reckon about that. Okay, I apologise for my metal playing. Okay, so there's that. Then we can add a little bit of boost. Let's go halfway up. A bit of gain. Then let's just go hell for leather. I told you I'd crap at metal. Effects wise, all that's on that one is a little bit of gate, because obviously it's a rectone, you need it, and a reverb. So that one was fairly dry. So there you go, that's the Spark Booster. You know what? For the money they're asking for that, that's just an absolute steal. The thing feels solid as a rock, and you've heard it do a great job there. It's got 20 dB of clean boost, 15 dB on both the treble and the bass, and it's got a little drive knob there. And you know what? It's true bypass. I've tested it. It is. You can't really go wrong. Okay, so if you like the video, tell me what you think of the pedal, and I'll see you in another one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers. See you later.